Number 20. A lot of information. Thanksgiving episodes on Friends are among their most memorable, and this one is no exception. One of the main subplots, we'll get to another in more detail later, involves a lie Ross told his parents. He said that Chandler was smoking pot when it was actually him.
What? Why did you do that?
I don't know. Yours was the first name that popped into my head. I'm sorry. I didn't think it'd matter.
In order to correct their negative opinion of her live-in boyfriend, Monica eventually spills the beans to her parents.
Mom, Dad, Ross smoked pot in college. What?
You are such a tattletale!
However, Ross also reveals some of her secrets, prompting a rapid series of hilarious declarations from the rest of the friends.
I love Jacques Cousteau! I wasn't supposed to put beef in the trifle!
I want to go!
While Monica and Ross's mother is a little overwhelmed by the deluge of information, fans keep coming back for seconds. Number 19. The prom video. Ross has loved Rachel ever since he was a teenager, but her feelings only come around many years later.
Dad, she wouldn't want to go with me.
Of course she would. You're a college man.
They have their ups and downs, but things start looking up for the couple after the gang watches an old video of Monica and Rachel's prom preparations. In it, we learn that Ross was prepared to take Rachel to prom when her date seems to have stood her up, only for him to be devastated when the guy showed up after all.
Here comes your knight in shining. Oh no.
Bye! Don't forget!
Oh dear. Jack, how do I turn this off?
This prompts Rachel to forgive Ross, kicking off their relationship for real. We love to revisit this whenever we need reminding that lobsters do exist.
See? He's her lobster.
Number 18. The final scene. Most of the time, we rewatch Friends for moments that make us laugh.
If that falls off the truck, it wouldn't be the worst thing.
But sometimes, if we want a good cry, we look to the end.
Wow.
I know. Seems smaller somehow.
The very final scene of the show features the gang bidding goodbye to the apartment they've all lived in at one time or another throughout the years, and where they and we have had so many fond memories.
Look around, you guys. This was your first home. And it was a happy place, filled with love and laughter.
It's the end of an era for them, and just knowing that there won't be any more laughs to be had with them there hits us hard even all these years later. Number 17. The sex tape. Rachel and Ross get pregnant while they're not together. And thanks to Joey lending Ross a video camera to practice his seduction techniques, the whole act was caught on tape. While the gang is eager to watch it for varying reasons, the duo are, for once, united in not wanting to view it. Rachel ultimately decides to, in order to prove that Ross came onto her first.
Clearly you don't want people to see this tape. Now, I don't want people to see this tape either, but you so badly don't want people to see it that it makes me want to see it, do you see?
However, her self-confidence proves to be short-lived as she ends up being the one to seduce Ross.
What are you talking about?
You used the Europe story.
That's the magic story you use when you want to have sex.
The group's gradual realizations are priceless. Plus, watching Rachel's sense of superiority crumble is very satisfying. We're all so happy, Ross.
Now I'm so happy.
Number 16. Joey on Pyramid. Joey Tribbiani is a lot of things, but he's not the sharpest cheddar in his fridge if you get our meaning.
Pass. 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 Okay, the little thing that hangs down in the back of your throat.
A uvula.
Oh, then pass.
Still, it's because he's such a dope that his appearance on the game show Pyramid is so entertaining. His complete inability to guess his partner's clues or to deliver satisfactory clues himself leads to a lot of great comedy, and plenty of frustration for the contestants, even if he manages to do surprisingly well in the final round.
A torch, a bonfire, your pee, things that burn.
Matt LeBlanc's comedic timing is absolutely perfect throughout, which makes revisiting it just as funny as the first time.
It's white, paper, snow, a ghost.
Number 15. Over Ross. Although Ross and Rachel's first big kiss was a definite contender for this list, the build-up to it is arguably more rewatchable. After getting drunk on a date, Rachel leaves a message on Ross's answering machine proclaiming that she's over him.
I am over you. And that, my friend, is what they call closure.
Hungover the next day, she only realizes what she said as Ross is checking his messages, leading to some great physical comedy.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Ross, no, hang up the phone. Give me the phone, Ross. Give me the phone, give me the phone, give me the phone.
Ross's subsequent freakout at this realization has some classic moments too, and David Schwimmer's delivery throughout is spectacular.
Oh, God. You're over me?
Oh,
When were you under me?
This moment combines great character development in moving their relationship forward and some memorable humor. Number 14, Ross's bagpipes.
What is that? I think it's the dying cat parade.
Ross tries to do something nice for Chandler and Monica's wedding by learning to play the bagpipes, due to Chandler's Scottish heritage. Unfortunately for him, but very fortunately for us, they both hate it and describe his playing in some creatively funny ways.
It's not even a song.
You listen very carefully, I think it's Celebration by Kool and the Gang.
Even if you share their opinions, the final moment of Ross doing a demonstration for them and Phoebe singing along is so hilarious that we have a hard time keeping it together.
You know the song. Sing along.
Watching Jennifer Aniston in this scene, she clearly feels the same way. Number 13, Will comes to Thanksgiving dinner. Will is an old friend of Ross and Monica's who shows up for Thanksgiving one year. Oh, and he's played by Jennifer Aniston's then-husband, Brad Pitt. The revelation that he hates Aniston's character Rachel is hilarious.
Rachel Green.
Oh, that's right. Are you gonna be okay?
Oh, I'll be fine. Just, God, I hate her, Ross. I hate her.
As is learning that he formed a club about hating Rachel, ironically enough, with Ross.
So, Ross, we went out for 2 years and you never told me you were in an I Hate Rachel club.
You went out with her? We had a pact.
But the scene we often rewatch is the moment he first appears on screen. The audience absolutely loses their minds upon seeing Brad Pitt, and it's fun to relive the moment of surprise we experienced the first time we watched the episode. Number 12, Ross's tan. Ross cannot catch a break most of the time, going through more embarrassment than most of the other friends. One of his most memorable mishaps happens during a trip to a tanning salon. After being told to count down after getting sprayed, Ross uses the old Mississippi method, resulting in him getting sprayed twice on the front.
So how dark is it gonna get?
Oh, you got sprayed with 2 2s and...
I'm a 4?
Yeah, but your back's a 0. You're gonna want to even that out.
Really?
Then he gets another double dose on top of that. The end result has him looking like a black and white cookie when viewed from the side.
Oh my God, you can do a duet of Ebony and Ivory all by yourself.
Ross's hapless bumbling, as well as his friends' reactions to his new look, make this moment a treat to revisit.
I went to that tanning place your wife suggested.
Was that place the Sun?
Number 11, 7. Joey may not be articulate or all that bright, but the guy has a way with the ladies. This means that when Chandler dates Joey's ex, Kathy, Chandler's worried he won't have the same skill in the bedroom that his roommate does.
Well, big deal. So Joey's had a lot of girlfriends. It doesn't mean that he's great in bed.
We share a wall. So either he's great in bed or she just liked to agree with him a lot.
Monica lends him some advice by drawing a diagram of women's various erogenous zones and giving him some pointers on how to approach them.
The important thing is to take your time. You want to hit them all, and you want to mix them up. You got to keep them on their toes. Oh, toes!
She gets a little too into her demonstration, however.
2, 4, 7, 5, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
Whether fans are revisiting the scene for its comedy, or if, like Monica, Chandler, and Rachel in the extended version, they need to leave the room, this is a fan favorite. Number 10. All Chandler's clothes. Joey and Chandler may be best friends, but even they have their falling outs. One of their more hilariously juvenile arguments happens when Joey takes Chandler's seat after he gets up for a minute.
What's the big deal? Sit somewhere else.
The big deal is I was sitting there last, so it's my seat.
Well, actually, the last place you were sitting was in there, so...
Their childish back and forth leads to Joey taking the cushions off the chair and Chandler stealing Joey's underwear.
Where's my underwear?
Whoa. Come on, what? You took his underwear?
He took my essence.
In retaliation, Joey decides to do the opposite, wear everything Chandler owns.
Look at me! I'm Chandler. Could I be wearing any more clothes?
The image of Joey wearing so many clothes, there have got to be a ton of sweater vests under there, will stay with us forever. Number 9. Monica and Chandler sleep together. Ross's wedding to Emily in London features a ton of memorable moments, and while Ross saying Rachel's name at the altar is another hugely rewatchable moment, this one is even bigger. Monica's depressed because of her mom's nagging, as well as an Englishman mistaking her for Ross's mother. But Chandler ends up comforting her in her time of need.
Who wouldn't want you?
Please, I'm a single mom with a 30-year-old son.
The next morning, Ross bursts into Chandler's room to gush about getting married, only for Monica to emerge from underneath the covers.
You think you knew I was here?
The audience and fans went wild, and it's wonderful to revisit the surprise of Mondler's beginnings, as well as their awkward pillow talk.
So, how are you? How you okay?
Yep. You?
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. You?
Number 8. Joey enjoying the trifle. One of the tumultuous Thanksgivings we've already discussed features Rachel making a trifle for dessert.
First, there's a layer of ladyfingers, then a layer of jam, then custard, which I made from scratch. Then raspberries, more ladyfingers, then beef sauteed with peas and onions, then a little bit more custard.
However, as Joey and Ross discover, Rachel accidentally mixed the recipe together with a shepherd's pie. In their haste to leave, the pair don't tell her she got the recipe wrong, leading to a disastrous sampling of the dish, which sees plenty of unique descriptions of its taste.
It tastes like feet.
Joey alone, and true to form, doesn't mind it at all, liking all its ingredients both separately and together. We'll take his word for it.
What's not to like? Custard? Good. Jam? Good. Meat? Good.
Number 7. The red sweater. Rachel's pregnancy is one of the more unexpected developments in the show, especially considering that we initially didn't have any clue who the father was. While trying to puzzle it out, and after proposing to Phoebe, Joey realizes that Rachel spent the night with a guy with a red sweater.
The guy left this.
Oh my God! I know who the father is.
Although Phoebe believes it belongs to Rachel's former assistant, this proves to be false. It isn't until the episode's end that we realize Ross is the father when he recognizes the sweater as his.
I've been looking for this for like a month.
While we may know the outcome when rewatching it, seeing Joey's delayed reaction alone is worth it.
Oh my God!
Number 6. Rachel got off the plane. As the show draws to its close, the friends are preparing to go their separate ways. Rachel's getting ready to move to Paris for a job opportunity in the fashion industry. Ross makes one last declaration of love for Rachel, but she gets on the plane anyway.
I have to get on the plane.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you
I
don't.
do. They're waiting for me, Ross. I can't do this right now. I'm sorry.
Upon returning home, Ross hears a message on his machine from Rachel, in which she decides to get off the plane, only for her to be told to remain in her seat and for the message to cut off.
Oh my God. Did she get off the plane? Did she get off the plane?
I got off the plane.
Cue Rachel appearing behind Ross and these two crazy kids finally getting together for good. Probably. It's a moment 10 seasons in the making, and one fans still look back at frequently, if only to point and shout, finally.
We're done being stupid.
Okay. It's you and me, all right? This is it.
This is it.
Number 5. The breakup. While they do eventually end up together, Ross and Rachel actually spend most of the show apart, and all that begins with their first big breakup. While on a break, Ross sleeps with another woman. When Rachel finds out, they have an explosive fight in her and Monica's apartment.
She meant nothing to me.
And yet she was worth jeopardizing our relationship!
While there are some funny lines, as well as great commentary from the rest of the gang, the actual experience of watching their relationship fall apart is emotional and hard to watch.
Without these arms, and your face, and this heart, your good heart, right? And
No.
But it's still well worth it and makes for some of the pair's best acting.
this can't be it.
Then how come it is?
Number 4, unagi. Ross can be a little overzealous, to say the least, when it comes to his interests. After Rachel and Phoebe take a self-defense class, Ross decides to help the two of them by sharing a concept from karate that he believes is called unagi. Pro tip, it's not.
Isn't that a kind of sushi?
No, it's a concept.
Yeah, it is. It's freshwater eel.
All right, maybe it means that too.
To help them gain total awareness, Ross proceeds to scare them repeatedly while yelling,
Danger!
However, the girls get him back quite hilariously.
Danger!
Salmon skin roll.
Ross's sushi-based defense system is incredibly fun to rewatch, largely because of the wide variety of facial expressions and physical comedy David Schwimmer manages to deliver. Number 3, they don't know we know they know. Chandler and Monica's relationship is a secret at first, but eventually the rest of their friends find out. When Phoebe discovers them, she proposes to Joey and Rachel that they mess with them.
Well, every time that they say they're like doing laundry, we'll just give them a bunch of laundry to do. I would enjoy that.
This leads to Phoebe engaging in escalating flirting with Chandler, while both groups exclaim over who knows what in progressively more convoluted knots that make Joey's head spin.
They don't know that we know they know we know. And Joey, you can't say anything.
Couldn't if I wanted to.
This culminates in Phoebe trying to seduce Chandler in a truly hilarious scene.
I'm gonna kiss you now.
Not if I kiss you first.
While it's hard to nail down exactly one moment that stands out, since it's all so funny and full of great tension, we're willing, like Phoebe, to be very bendy. Number 2, pivot. When Ross gets his new place, he also gets a new couch to go with it. However, with no elevator, he's forced to take it up the stairs, enlisting Chandler and Rachel, even if Joey and Monica were his first and second choices.
I wouldn't be offended, but Monica is freakishly strong, so.
After his friends mock his diagram, he proceeds to loudly, repeatedly, and increasingly more incoherently yell the word pivot at them as they go up the stairs. We always have a hard time keeping it together when we revisit this scene, particularly when Chandler loses his temper.
Pivot! Pivot! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
And if you ever help anyone move anything, this is definitely worth a reenactment.
I can't believe that didn't work.
I know, me neither. I mean, you had a sketch.
Oh, you know what? What did you mean when you said pivot?
Number 1, he's a transponster. The entire trivia contest between the guys and the girls, with their pets and apartment on the line, is a ton of fun to rewatch. But the lightning round is where it really shines. A series of rapid-fire questions delivered to both teams leads to plenty of great jokes delivered one after the other.
All right, Monica categorizes her towels. How many categories are there?
Everyday use, fancy, guest, fancy guest.
2 seconds. 11? 11, unbelievable. 11 is correct. Yes!
While the guys have a strong start, the girls need to exceed their score in order to avoid losing their apartment. They make a good show of it, but they're stumped by what should be a simple question. What does Chandler do for a living?
This has something to do with numbers and processing. Well, he carries a briefcase.
10 seconds, you need this or you lose the game.
It has something to do with transponding. Oh, he's a transpons. Transmonster!
Rachel's absurd answer of transponster may have Monica raging, but it still cracks us up every time.